Hi guys, it's Shanae and welcome back to my channel, and today I just wanted to do a very quick reaction because they released some deleted scenes from Red, White and Royal Blue, and I got really curious about it. Someone commented asking my opinion on it, and because it's such like a short and sweet video that I can just quickly do, I thought why not. Yeah, before we do get into it, however, I just want to say a quick and massive thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members. If you're interested in joining either of those for uncut reactions and exclusive content like Heartstoppers, for example, the links for it will be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you want to subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. But now, without further ado, let's get into today's video.
How's it going?
Great.
Don't lie.
It's a disaster. Nora, not even Meryl Streep could pretend to like Henry.
Okay, I like to play nice.
I'm trying. He's just so insufferable.
Yeah, you're not exactly a walk in the park either.
Did you just overhear my conversation?
Yes, he said insufferable.
You're actually stealing food from the guest quarters.
I was out. I knew they'd have you stocked up. Have you given any thought as to what you might say tomorrow, to convince the world that we're actually friends?
How hard can it be?
Listen, if you're not even going to try, there's no point in doing this at all.
Yeah. And you're not the best at pretending, it doesn't seem. Nah.
Nothing goes better with leftover cake than ice cream with my good pal at Prince Henry Yuck.
Prince Henry UK.
Hashtag I'm taller.
He just had to throw that in.
And posted. Oh, 14,000 likes in 2 seconds. Not my record, but whatever.
Oh my word. Oh.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. They're doing a little professional.
Yeah. Indeed. Oh goodness. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I would have liked to have the scene included, but I do also understand that the movie was like 2 hours as it was. And even though I didn't feel those 2 hours, I still understand for runtime you need to make some sacrifices.
When you told me on our first night together that you couldn't let anyone fall in love with you, did you really mean that?
I'm assuming this is his dad's house.
Once upon a time, there was a young prince who was born in a castle. And there had never been a prince quite like him. He was born with his heart on the outside of his body. Whereas the other princes and noble children could withstand the slings and arrows of childhood, this prince felt everything acutely. Everything seemed to touch and threaten his unprotected heart. He didn't know that he was different, at least at first.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really relate in this regard specifically, but there was a very long time in my life where I didn't realize that not everyone's brains work the same as mine. So in that sense, I kind of get where he's coming from, where I think as a child it's so easy to assume that your life experience is everyone's life experience, and then when you grow up you realize that is not at all the case.
His family did, and they grew fearful that the people in the kingdom would see who he really was and turn against him. His grandfather, the king, sent the suit Prince of Armor and told him that if he always wore it, nothing would ever happen to him. And so for many, many years, the prince believed that he was safe. And the price he paid for his safety was his freedom. Until he met this
that sentence.
devastatingly handsome young peasant boy who was from this faraway land and said the most ghastly things to him.
That sounds so British.
That made him feel truly alive. For the first time in his life. And because of this handsome peasant boy, the prince's armor began to fall away, piece by piece, until all that was left was the piece of armor protecting his heart. Peasant boy pulled and pulled at the
Oh goodness. This is very sad.
last piece of armor, but the prince held it firmly in place.
This
For every
actor
time
is amazing, honestly.
the boy made a space between the prince's armor and his heart, and in that space,
True love.
the prince's heart could beat freely once again.
You know what? Like, I really like elements of that scene. It feels a bit too straightforward. I don't know, I would have liked, because this last moment here feels so isolated. You can really feel that even when he's sharing his very soul with Alex in that moment, he's feeling very isolated. And I kind of would have liked if we'd seen the scene, maybe them in bed together, like bedtime stories type vibe, and then Alex falls asleep while he's confessing this last part, because it just, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that was so sad. But I can understand why it was removed at the same time, because I think removing this makes some of the later moments feel even rawer. But it's so nice that we actually still got to see it. But yeah, those are my quick 2 cents to the deleted scenes for Red, White and Royal Blue. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, and otherwise I'll see you in the next one. Bye.